There's been a lot of debate over Prop B, the comprehensive pension reform proposal, which would replace most new city employee pensions with a 401k style plan and recommends a freeze of the base pay of current employees for 5 years. Joining me to discuss Prop B is Michael Zucchet of the Municipal Employees Association, who is opposed to the initiative, and Lani Lutar, President and CEO of the San Diego County Taxpayers Association, who is in favor of Prop B. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
Lani, let's begin with you. Your best pitch to San Diego, why you think they should support this proposition.
Well, San Diego, as you know, has a $2.2 billion pension deficit, and Proposition B can save the city of San Diego taxpayers nearly $1 billion, ensure that that money is going to go back into our communities, fixing potholes, ensuring that our libraries are kept open, and making sure that our communities are safe.
I'm going to pick up on that $1 billion savings later, but Michael, I want to toss it to you. Again, 30 seconds, your best pitch.
Well, perhaps picking up on that right away, this initiative doesn't save anything. It doesn't address the issues that people are concerned about. And in fact, it's basically a political maneuver for certain people to try and do things that have already been accomplished in the city of San Diego in the way of reform, in the way of new benefit structures for new hires, significant savings on all kinds of programs, and a balanced budget today in the city of San Diego.
So let's talk about the money, because that's what this comes down to, right? It's $993 million, I think, right? Close to $1 billion that the independent budget analyst said this would save. But there's a big but. Only if City Council votes with the two-thirds majority from 2012 until 2019 to freeze salaries. That's how you save money. So it's a big what if. So how do you tell people this is the measure that will save it, knowing that?
Well, there are several components to Proposition B, and one component does freeze the pension calculation for 5 years. I actually want to clarify, because it doesn't freeze the salaries. There would be an opportunity for the council, if it wanted to, award merit-based bonuses.
Just the pensionable salaries.
Yes.
Okay.
So it just freezes the pension calculation for 5 years, but it also would put new employees, most new employees, into a 401k style plan. And we do believe that when you look at all of the various components of this comprehensive pension reform initiative, it would, as IBA has confirmed, save nearly $1 billion. And in fact, if we do nothing, we know that pension costs will increase by $100 million over the next 10 years.
Michael, is that a big what if, though, that savings?
Yeah, I think that's a much more fair characterization than the one that was just made. What the IBA determined unequivocally is that everything in this initiative taken together, with the exception of the salary issues, costs taxpayers money. The new 401k costs money. You're basically cutting off your nose to spite your face for pension reform because it costs you money for the taxpayer. It does not save money. The only thing that could save money, and could is the correct word, and that's the word I believe the IBA used, not confirmed, but could, is if you freeze pensionable pay for the next 5 years, as employees have already done essentially for the last 7 years, I might add. There are savings, but this initiative doesn't do it. It's the future actions of the City Council that
And I
would
want
do
to
it.
let people at home know, I've got this right up here on the computer. It's the IBA's analysis, and that's what it says. $963 million over 30 years, but that's only if Council votes with a two-thirds majority to do that.
Well, there's also, again, I mentioned that this transfers to the 401k plan, most new employees, and Michael says that that costs money.
It does, according to this. It costs $13 million.
What it actually does is it accelerates the payments so that it's like paying your credit card debt down a little bit faster, but that doesn't actually result in any new costs. You're just paying your debt down faster, and in fact, again, without Proposition B, over a 10-year period, pension costs would increase by $100 million. So I think Michael and the labor unions would like to have us believe that you shouldn't support this, even though there are so many aspects of Proposition B that we know will result in guaranteed savings. Let me address that in terms of pension spiking. Prop B will ensure that you can no longer have pension spiking moving forward, because only base pay will be able to be used to calculate pensions. We're also going to ensure that convicted felons can't receive pensions. It would seem like this is a common sense provision that we need to put in the initiative, because right now we don't have that.
I want to jump in there because we're running out of time. Let's just say, hypothetically, everybody in this town thinks that we ought to reform pensions. We ought to do something to get a handle on pensions. Is this the initiative to do it? Is this the process by which to do it, knowing that you still have to go through these hurdles in terms of City Council making these approvals. We're running close to being out of time, but let's start with Michael. You've got 15, 20 seconds, and then I'll give you the last word, Lani.
Yeah, I think it's not the process, the appropriate venue. Litigation, ballot initiatives are not the way to go. The way to go is what's been done in the City of San Diego, reforming in a big way with big, real dollars, no coulds or ifs, but real savings acknowledged by the Taxpayers Association in the billions already of reforms of the last 5 years. Rather than continue that, they want to go to the ballot box and play politics.
Lani?
I suppose if we trust politicians to take care of all the problems, then we wouldn't need to have Proposition B. But we believe at the Taxpayers Association that Proposition B is needed to save taxpayers $1 billion and to ensure that we're going to have a stable retirement plan that is fair for both the employees and the taxpayers so that money can go back into our community. It's a very simple measure, and there is no reasonable alternative that has been put out there by anyone.
We are out of time. I want to thank you both, but we have so much more information, lots of links at kpbs.org. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.